And we're back. It is hitting five live with flies. Ah. Hey, I'm hitting five. Who's watching? Chris is watching right now. At least he was a minute ago. Say hi, Chris. What are we doing here? We got rebuild. We got knights. Lots going on here. The only draw is courtyard. There's spoils over here from the bandit camp. Attacks, we've got knights and fortune teller. Trashing is the butcher, develop, and Dame Anna. Feodum, rebuild. I think rebuild's got to be. Hey, Chris says hi, and FTTW says hi to Chris. It's a big hi thing with the people saying hello. I think I'm gonna open Silver Courtyard. I don't really like the fortune teller here. Till you reveal a victory or a curse card. So there's only the overgrown estate for it to reveal. Oh, he got 5-2. I am not a fan of that. And silver again. What did he get? He got the knight. Well, this is not exactly ideal. Do I want Dame Natalie? Butcher is slightly weaker here, given the shelters instead of estates. And I want Dame Natalie. I mean, silvers. I could go for some kind of feodum thing. That seems pretty terrible. Yeah. Dave Christ says silver. Chris is suggesting courtyard silver into a rebuild play, but then observes that knights are strong against rebuild, and I am afraid that the knights are going to be just too strong. So I'm going to do something a little bit more engine-y, but I'm having trouble getting there. This is irritating. I could get silver here, or I could play the courtyard. So I'm going to play the courtyard. And now get a butcher or a bazaar. I guess bandit camp is nice because the spoils are immune to knights, but I don't know, butcher maybe? I mean, I don't know. I don't think the butcher is going to be that useful, actually. Who? I want bazaar. Rebuild. We'll get a rebuild. So I'm thinking about doing some kind of hybrid weird rebuild thing. So with rebuild and feodum, I could get a lot of silvers, which would be defense against the knights, but not very good defense, right? Or, I mean, it would be decent defense, but then I wouldn't have a lot of points. So I guess I'm going to get another rebuild. Not really sure what I'm doing here. He got an expand. So he's got an expand and a butcher. I don't really know what he's doing either. Maybe even courtyard big money, says Quest. Well, I mean, rebuild is a bit more vulnerable to knights than just straight money, probably, because you need all those duchies. But I think I'm going to do some kind of feudum nonsense and see how that works out. Ha! I could use my rebuild to turn Dame Josephine into a something, but of course that's not very that's not very useful. If I could turn her, no, there's nothing. I mean, I guess I could turn an estate into Dame Josephine. That's a little better. Feudum. And now another rebuild. I don't think I need 3 rebuilds just now. Could get like another feudum. What are you doing with 4? Silver. Okay, so I've only got one card in my deck, VP card, which is a feudum. And I think I'm gonna go. Should I get a Dame Josephine here? If I get the Dame, then I'm gonna open up knights to my opponent, which I don't really want to do. Ooh, yuck. Alright, we'll put the rebuild back. FTTW says he's curious to see how this feudum thing plays out. Yeah, I am flying by the seat of my pants. See, like, feudum, of course, is defense against knights, but right now my opponent has just 1 knight. Aha. Okay, so now he's opened up more knights. So now what do I want to do? Get the duchy. I could get another feudum. And now start in on the duchies. It's a little unorthodox, but I like it. Yeah, I think it's really... It's very wacky, but the engine looks pretty weak. So we'll get a duchy here. My opponent got another butcher. I don't really know what my opponent is doing. So do that, trashing you. But FTTW says, you think I'm going for an engine? I must not be playing so well. Lose the silver. Well, if you're not going for an engine, I'm not really sure what you're doing. You've got 2 knights, 2 butchers, and an expand, and 2 courtyards, and no villages. So shall we... I don't know. I think I would rather hit a duchy. Or do I want to hit the few? Okay. Okay. So my Fiota are worth 4 right now, and I don't think I want to hit any more of them. Now what are you doing? Trashing a courtyard into a bandit camp. Okay, about the last feudum. Shall I get another rebuild? Well, it looks like I've got pretty good lock on this one. With all of the silvers I got from the Fiota powering an engine strategy. Or whatever. Powering some kind of money-ish rebuild thing. The silver was nice. Yeah, I mean, basically the idea was to do something that had a lot of silver. Um, I would rather have an expand or another rebuild here. Probably rebuild. What are you doing with that? Getting a butcher? Okay, skip the feudum, turn the province into a province. Yeah, there's not enough points for you to win. Good games, huh? So by the end, my field were only worth 3. I had 11 silvers. Um, but I had a lot of other points. So, um, I guess that went pretty well. Hooray for me!